Listen, yeah. You frog-eating bastards. Hi, my lord. Hello. Crazy that Rose is 13-7, but is one of the women's MMA GOATs. She's kind of out of that mix now. But yeah, it is insane. You know, I was looking back on the career of some of these heavyweights, yeah. Chat, guess Cain Velasquez's record in chat right now. Goated heavyweight, dude. Absolute monstrous heavyweight. It's worse than Aspinall's record. He's at 14-3. So, put it in perspective, Cain Velasquez beat Travis Brown. He beat JDS twice after losing to him once. He fought Big Nog twice. Lesnar and... he fought Bigfoot Silver twice. Beat JDS twice. Beat Travis Brown. Beat Ben Rothwell and beat Big Nog. And he beat Chuck Congo. Which isn't terrible, yeah, but like, when you think about it, like, everyone acts like these other guys are so far behind. Volkov's resume is sneaky good. You know? I mean, how far behind is Aspinall from that resume, really? So, Velasquez fought Travis Brown, lost to Verdum, lost to Ngannou, beat JDS twice, Bigfoot Silver twice, lost to JDS, Brock Lesnar, and Big Nog. Those are like his legit wins. And then you got Aspinall, who's done Pavlovich in a minute, Blades in a minute, Tybura in a minute, Volkov in the first round, Spivak, Arlovsky. Then it drops off in terms of quality of name. You know? Who was the other one I was thinking of? Volkov has quite an underrated string of wins on under his belt as well. But Aspinall's Aspinall, I know. But then you got Volkov here. Like, look at Volkov's resume. Pavlovich, Tuivasa, Romanov. Romanov's 16-1. It's kind of fucking ridiculous. He's now lesser than that. But at the time of fighting Volkov, he was 16-1 as a heavyweight. So he fought Sergey Pavlovich, Tuivasa, Romanov, Rosenstruik, Tybura, Overeem. You know, beat Fabricio Verdum, beat Struve, beat Roy Nelson. These are solid wins. Tim Johnson, Blagoy Ivanov, he beat him. He broke his undefeated streak. Lewis's record is pretty crazy. Yeah, like the names that he's got overall, right? Like these guys, I think just being from an older generation makes you like goated. But in hindsight, we'll be looking back at names like Derek Lewis and Volkov as like the way these people view JDS and some of these other guys that weren't really the top dogs, but they were close. Like Curtis Blades, whether you like it or not, will go down as like a heavyweight great. I'm not saying Cain was shit. I'm just saying it's weird, the perspective difference where only a few notable wins takes you from one, like in the GOAT conversation, to someone who hasn't got any wins yet. You know what I mean? Like, what's Curtis Blades' resume looking like? Surely he's got some top fucking names. Jones tests positive, gets banned, then retires. Okay. Lewis's record's pretty crazy. Albaz, he looks like he evolved from a rodent. He does look like a rodent, he look. Who's calling Cain a heavyweight GOAT? He is in the mix. People will bring him up as a GOAT of heavyweight because look at all the guys he beat. And I'm thinking, hang on, if Blades and Volkov get each other on their resume one more as a win. Like, yes or no, chat, if Volkov beats Gane in a rematch at M Blades, he's GOAted at heavyweight. Who's with me on that take? Ari's having a tough time selling tickets, which is sad, yeah. He's very edgy, which is a really cool thing for a 40-year-old man to do. Yeah, I've seen it. 1 or 2 wins is only half a year of fights. Yeah, depends on the activity levels, but for Volkov, he's pretty active. No, this is Volkanovski's topology. Right, Alexander Volkov has 38 wins. 10 losses, but 38 wins. So let's say he wins his next 2 fights. He'd be 40-10. Career long at heavyweight. Yeah? So we'd be looking at Cyril Gane win, Curtis Blades win if he does go on to beat those 2. Curtis Blades, Cyril Gane, and then Sergey Pavlovich, Tai Tuivasa, Romanov when he was 16-1, Rosenstruik, Tybura, Overeem, Fabricio Verdum, Stefan Struve, Roy Nelson, and Blagoy-Ivanov. That's a pretty tough fucking resume for a heavyweight. He'd be in the mix. Can't shit on Gane's performances and then say if he loses, but Gane is one of the best heavyweights, though. It doesn't matter if he's kind of shit. One or two wins is only half. I've already read it. Ben Bankus is funny as fuck. I don't know who that is. Gane was robbed against Ngannou. People do not give that enough attention. He was brutally robbed. Ngannou was very lucky to get that fight. Dude, Amir Albazi kind of looked like he knew he was going to lose. I don't know how they scored round 5 for Ngannou. Me neither. Gane outstruck him. Landed a solid lead elbow on Ngannou in that round as well. And got the takedown in the first place. Had his own control time. Went for a leg lock twice. Got reversed because he's retarded. I have no idea why he went for that rather than just staying on top. And ended up on bottom from the reversal. And then Ngannou did nothing to him on top. I think he threw like 2 little slappy little taps, but he genuinely did nothing to him. At least Gane had a submission attempt, 2 submission attempts, the takedown in the first place, and he outstruck him on the feet before that. Ngannou did fucking nothing in round 5. Landed nothing, and just laid on top of him heavy breathing for like the last minute and a half. If Stipe beats Jones and Aspinall, is he an all-time GOAT? Yeah. Yeah, for sure. He's the heavyweight GOAT. And he would be in the top 5. Like he'd be at number 5, number 4. Maybe beyond that, if he goes Jones, then Aspinall, that'd be fucking insane, to be honest with you. He'd be way up there. How excited are you for Jones versus Stipe 1 through 10? Probably about a 3. I've seen everything. Every fight. So, yeah. Play Among Us with Lucas, Tracy, and Bedtime. Dude, I honestly believe that we would make a really good YouTube trio if we were to do anything on YouTube. But they don't like me. They don't want to be friends, dude. It's a weird one. Would that not be funny? Me, Bedtime, and Lucas Tracy playing zombies or some shit? Read my comment, fat man. No. You had your chance, and that's what you wasted, Dylan, mate. You fucking wasted it. Impression of John Fury going, and you know me! I'll bet every pound I've got! Thank you for that, mate. Believe you me! Thoughts on Shavkat versus Brady probably being made? Based. It's not the Brady fight. They're not going to do Brady. Fuck that. What, so we can have the Bilal Brady rematch? Fuck off. Who's the best unranked lightweight fighter? You know what, Carlos Diego Ferreira? I'm locking that in. Who's with me on that? He should be ranked. I think he should be ranked. Carlos Diego Ferreira is a problem. He really is. Because he's too good, so they don't want to risk, you know. They don't want to risk prospects against him anymore. Because he's like the better Alessio Zaleski dos Santos. I'm not just saying that because they both have 4 names. Didn't Gamrot struggle? Gamrot was struggling before you need him to the lower rib in the side position. He was struggling with him, yeah. Mike Davis is close. I disagree. Too many close fights with people, you know. Carlos Diego Ferreira has close fights with people that go on to be top 10 contenders. Not Mike Davis, no. Mike Davis never fights. Also that as well, yeah. Who's the best striker at 185? I don't know. He's 39. He is. Bonkers, mate. They moved Brady up the rankings today. They did. They moved him above JDM. I don't know why. If you had a Death Note from the classic anime Death Note, who are the first 3 names you're... I'm not plotting out who I'd kill, mate. That's silly to do on stream. Ian Gary, no. If you watch everything, what happened in Joshua Kali, it probably wouldn't even be MMA related, though. I'll say that. So I was only joking about them. It'd probably be like political. No, I'm joking. No, let me not say that. Dude, if we could get an Aspinall chant going, that would be crazy. We kind of should, right? That could be pretty huge. It'll probably happen. You act like it won't happen anyway. I don't know. I just feel like we should try and get that done. That'd be huge. Why? Because it'd show that we have input to where we can control the crowd and like get what we want through the crowd. Huge. Do 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 do. Do, 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 do. How are we going to do that? Guru Army. Yeah. Jerusalem Rise Up. We got that. We can do it. I'm going to mention it in the videos and then do a video before the event. Damn, Speed nearly beat an Olympic champ. That's cool. He really is fast. Aspinall chant at the presser. Yes. Yes. Even that. We could do that at least. We need it somewhere. We need it somewhere. Jimmy Kimmel tears up while talking about Donald Trump's victory. It was a terrible night for women, for children, for the hundreds of thousands of hardworking immigrants who make this country great, for healthcare, for climate, for science, for journalism, for justice, for free speech. What a guy. And that's why he's better than Jimmy Fallon. He was so real for this. Thousands of likes. W Jimmy for keeping it real and not holding back. 12K likes. These people for free speech. We all know he cheated. We will never know how. This is a based one. Jimmy doesn't get it. The very people he's talking about voted Trump increasingly by 2% for women, 10% for young people, African Americans by 6%, and Latino increased by 5%. It's kind of true. There you go. Anyway. The Twitter Trump panic is crazy right now. I'm waiting for him to do something crazy. You know what? He should just be Hitler. If you're getting called it, you might as well, because what more are they going to do? Double call you it? Like, I don't know, dude. I'm not asking him to do anything, but like, I'm interested to see how they react when literally nothing happens to their lives. After like a week or two. Impeach? Nah, they ain't gonna impeach him. Le Guru de MMA has got it up, but it's got no views in 13 minutes. So he's not really one of the big dogs, you know?